Members of the class of 2020, along with your remarkable individual achievements, please carry with you as a mark of pride the transformative success of Rutgers. You are being graduated from one of the world's great research universities. Rutgers has prepared you for whatever the future may bring. Go forth from here. Make your marks on the world. Do well. Make us proud. And while you're doing well, also do good. I could ask no more. You should do no less. Dr. Robert L. Barchi, 20th President of Rutgers University, over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Angleson, for those kind and generous words. The last 8 years as Rutgers president have been wonderful times for me, and I treasure every single moment. Well, maybe not every single moment, but they are memories that I will take with me and hold close to my heart as I return to the faculty in the coming months. But among those memories, perhaps the best are these days, commencement. So let me turn to the work at hand and say hello to everyone joining us today from your homes in New Jersey, in other states, and from across the nation and around the country. To those of you who taught or have mentored or have been friends with our graduates, to those of you who have been alongside them these past few months, these past few years, or all their lives, I say thank you on behalf of Rutgers and our graduates. And to the members of the Rutgers class of 2020, congratulations. I wish so much that I could salute all of you, our graduating students, in person, with your families and friends cheering for you. But I am grateful for the opportunity to tell you today how proud I am of all of you. And I know your families and our faculty feel the same way. This is an awesome moment for all of you, nearly 19,000 strong. Each of you has earned a degree from Rutgers, and that is worth cheering about. What's more certain, though, is that you can be sure that you have done this in spite of challenges that no one in recent memory has seen before. So who are you, the class of 2020? You are artists and surgeons and engineers. You're chemists and entrepreneurs and writers. You are psychologists and teachers and attorneys. You are mathematicians and criminologists and social workers. You are historians and librarians and nurses. You are oceanographers and neuroscientists and labor leaders. And this list only scratches the surface of the fields that you have chosen and the gifts you will now bring to New Jersey and to the world. Imagine all the talent in this group of graduates, enough talent to change the world. Of course, the world has already changed dramatically just in the past few months. And anyone who stands up here and tells you what it will be like a year from now is only guessing. Today, we're scrambling to develop tests and treatments and vaccines against a deadly virus. Tomorrow, you will be chasing a solution to destructive hurricanes, crushing poverty, debilitating childhood obesity, and so many more urgent global challenges. The way forward is far from clear, but one thing is absolutely clear. The world needs you. So why am I so confident about your future success? Let me tell you a few of the reasons. During your time at Rutgers, many of you have had to balance your studies with 1 or 2 jobs and family responsibilities. Some of you have had the burden of being undocumented and unsure of your future, or facing racial or ethnic discrimination, or enduring sexual assault, or losing a loved one unexpectedly. Each of you knows what it is like to work hard for what you achieve. Your Rutgers experience demanded that of you. Now, it's been said that the strongest steel is forged in the hottest furnaces. I believe that personal challenges such as these are the furnaces that have forged in you a resiliency that is a tremendous advantage in these times of uncertainty. During your time at Rutgers, you have cultivated a set of values, drawn in part from your families, in part from your faculty, and in part, perhaps the largest part, from each other. Values that include integrity and curiosity, tolerance and compassion, ethical behavior. But each of you has also developed your own unique worldview, reflecting the individual paths that led you to this day today. It's a combination of the shared values and the personal worldview that will enable each of you to make your own unique mark on the world. It's the secret sauce in the mix. During your Rutgers years, you have also developed a clear sense of responsibility and civic purpose to work for a better world, for a safer and more inclusive community, for social and economic justice, for a more sustainable environment, and for a more just society. In addition to your formal Rutgers education, each of these factors will contribute heavily to your success. And all of these factors taken together explain our confidence in you and underscore why we need you out there today, putting your ideas to work for the common good, accomplishing the things that we, the generation before you, did not get done. Now, as Rutgers graduates, it falls to you to become fully engaged members of our civil society, to accept as your own responsibility the very issues that you've been debating on campus as students, to become the agent of the very change that you seek. As you join the ranks of Rutgers alumni, I challenge each of you to be a doer, not a sayer, to walk the walk, not just talk the talk. Don't just go out and make a fortune, make a difference. Don't just change your status, change lives. Yeah, that's a tall order. But here's the good news. In the midst of so many challenges and the need for so much change in this world, there has never been a Rutgers class better prepared to impact society, to shape policy, to make a difference than you. Today, as you depart Rutgers with a world of possibilities in front of you, and I leave with much of my career behind me, I could not be prouder than to walk beside you and consider myself a part of this Rutgers graduating class, the amazing class of 2020. I wish you all a hearty congratulations and Godspeed.